Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be showing you a video that never happened. It actually happened, but it didn't happen the way that I wanted it to happen, so it never really made it to editing. And I want to show this video because I think it might help some of you guys feel a little bit better after you watch it. And I'll give you the introduction to the video and my plan for the video, and then I'm just going to show you the intro to the video and maybe about 30 seconds of the video, and that's all you're going to need to see it. I will explain everything after you see the intro, and that's the part that's going to make you guys feel a little bit better. So what happened was I was going to go out, film a video, catch a great big fish. It was going to be hunting for giant bass on the Delta. I had been fishing pretty darn good. I'd been catching some big fish, and more importantly, I had missed some really big fish. So I had a couple areas that I knew there were big fish around. Everything was lining up. I was going to do a change of light bite in the evening and fish maybe till 2 or 3 in the morning. I was pretty confident I was going to get a great big fish, show it off, and film it and right into the sunset being a YouTube hero. So everything lined up, tides lining up, weather was great. I knew where I wanted to fish. I had the baits that I knew the fish were biting on, and I guess I got a little over my handlebars. I went out and I did this introduction or intro to the video, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I never got to use it. So I guess that's one of the reasons I want to show you this intro. But anyhow, after we see this, I'll come back on it and we'll talk about why I'm showing you the video. So let's check this out. Promise it's going to be short. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. It's July 5th. I think it was 112 out here today. I'm out after dinner and I think it's cooled down to about 103. It's hot. There's not many people out here, but I'm looking for a big fish. And from my records, it's always this time of year when the biggest of the big fish are caught. And that's what I'm looking for today. Not looking for 5, 6, 7, 8 pound fish. I'm looking for double-digit fish, and I'm really looking for a teener fish, and I know they're out here. So what we're going to do is I'll turn the camera on. We'll keep the camera going until dark, and we'll hopefully get a few fish catches for you, and I'll accept anything that picks up my bait. I mean, I'm a fisherman. That'll be fun, but I'm really looking for that alpha female. As soon as those lights go down, I'm throwing my big swim baits on big rods with heavy lines. And I'll address this to any of those big alpha females that are still out here. Don't think as soon as the lights go out and it's 100-some degrees today that there's nobody out here looking for you, because I'm here and I'm going to be looking for you, and it's not going to be a good night for you. This is going to be my night. I'm coming after you.
You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
I better start fishing. Let's go get one. I don't think I'm going to need my jacket tonight. Ooh, boy. Casting well. Everything's looking good. Just doing what I need to do to get ready to catch a big fish. Oh, there's one. Well, the first fish is not a double digit. It's not even a double digit when it comes to inches, I don't think. But, come on out. There you go. A future double digit. Thank you. That's it. That's all I need to show you guys of this video, because what happened was I fished the change of light bite, and it was kind of a disaster. I caught 2 or 3 little, 10, 12-inch fish. Didn't really happen. It didn't discourage me, because I know that usually when there's a real active change of light bite, you generally don't catch the bigger fish. I found that when you have days like this where it's really, or evenings like that when it's really slow, after dark, that's when you generally catch the bigger fish. So I was pretty excited about, not excited, but I still had high hopes of catching a big fish that evening and being able to show it off. Well, what happened was, in brief, I didn't have a good change of light bite. I fished for about 2 hours. After the lights went out, I didn't get a bite. I threw everything I possibly could throw. I was throwing top waters, wake baits, 10-inch worms, tried a little bit of everything. I did not get a bite. By about 11 o'clock, the mosquitoes were tearing me apart. I was in, my ego was shot. The phone was ringing. Who is this? This is how this goes. We're going to just lock that right now. But anyhow, I wasn't feeling good. I packed up and left. Now, here's the thing that I want to relay to you guys. And every week I get people talking about how discouraged they are because either they're not catching enough fish or they're not catching big enough fish. And the deal is, it happens to all of us. This was a night that I planned everything out. I had been looking at this tide and for probably a week when it corresponded with the evening bite and so on and so forth. Knew where the fish were, I changed all my leaders up. I was ready. When that 12-pound fish hit, there wasn't a knot that was gonna fail. I was gonna be on high alert. Everything was ready, and I thought I was going to catch a fish, and it just didn't happen. So, especially when you guys are out there hunting for big fish, you're going to fail a lot more times than you succeed. And I don't care if you are Kevin Van Dam or whoever it may be, a weekend angler, a YouTube guy. Your best plans don't always happen, and I just wanted to let you guys know it happens to me more often than not. And hopefully these words of, I don't know if they're wisdom or just dejection, will help you guys when you go out to know that you're not the only ones that are getting beat up out here every now and then. So I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you go out and you catch that big fish, send it in to me, especially if you think it's your personal best. When people say, this is my PB, I always try to put that up on the weekly reports because I know, I don't care if it's a 3-pound fish or a 15-pound fish, I know what kind of joy that brings, when you get those PBs, and how hard it is, no matter how big that fish is, to break your PB. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching this short video, and I guarantee you I'm going to be out looking for these big fish, and before the summer's over, I will have one of these videos where I go out and catch a giant, and we'll have that on camera, and then I can ride off into the sunset. So thanks for watching. Good luck. We'll see you guys on the river.